Hi guys, we're out in my shelter in the garden. So I've got an idea I want to try out. I've got these cheap toy boats from the bargain store. This one was from Poundland, cost me £1. Made in Thailand. This one was from the 99p store, cost me 99p. I don't say where that one's made. Oh, yeah, made in China. And I've got this gap filling expanding foam. Basically you spray it into things, usually part of your building work, to fill the gaps. It expands to at least double its original size. Now, a couple of points. Start off with the obvious: harmful and extremely flammable. Harmful by inhalation, limited evidence of carcinogenic effects, irritating to eyes, respiratory system and skin. So it's not good stuff. It does say wear protective clothing and gloves and don't breathe the fumes, so that's why we're outdoors. The other thing is, I've no idea if it'll float, because my idea is to fill the inside of the boat with foam, both of them, so that they won't sink. But I haven't tested this stuff yet, so I've no idea whether it's whether it floats on water or not. So I could either just squirt a little bit into a ball shape, wait for it to dry and then try seeing if it floats, or I could just go ahead and fill at least one of these with the foam and then stick it in the bath when it's dry. How long does it take? Shake can for 30 seconds. Hold upside down. Point nozzle. Yeah. Work upwards, building up layers. Spraying with water to improve the curing speed. Doesn't actually say how long it takes there. Oh, 3mm bead, 3cm bead cures in 1.5 hours. Not UV resistant, but it is water resistant. So I think we'll give it a try. Oh, expands to approximately 30 times the size of the can. It's got gloves in there, so I'll put those on in a minute. What I don't like is it's one of these things that once you've started using it, it'll go off. It's only got a storage life of about 6 weeks once you've started using it. So I can't put it in the back of the shed and forget about it and then try and use it in a year's time. It's not particularly cheap either. That was £4.99, so just short of £5. So it's not a cheap way of making a boat either. But I just want to try it out. So enough talk, we'll give it a try. Well, I was expecting it to foam a bit more than that. Stuff I've used in the past does. Right, we'll just leave that, come back to it later and see if we can cut it off with a knife or something, and also see if it floats or sinks. Well guys, I did comment that I didn't think it was expanding as much as it did last time I tried to use that stuff. I've left it for an hour and as you can see it has continued to expand. It's still a little bit soft to touch, but I think I may have overfilled it a bit. I just took a little bit that was on the paper here and put it in water and it does float. So that side of it's okay. The question is, what's this going to be like? Because I was going to cut it off flush. Well, I'm going to have to cut it off, I think. I'm just looking at it thinking that would be quite an amusing novelty shape anyway. Anyway, we'll leave that for a bit longer because it said at least an hour and a half and that's only been an hour.